أهلا وسهلا. كيف حالكم؟ أرجو أن تكونوا بخير. Welcome to our new series. As indicated on the title, this series is all about adjectives. As a first step, we are going to define what adjectives are and how to identify them easily. Once this task is successfully accomplished, it will automatically pave the path for the second part of this series, which is all about the rules of agreement between adjectives and nouns. Right, since we have a lot on our plate today, let's get started. Terminology-wise, an adjective is called صفة in Arabic. So again, have a listen please. صفة. And the plural form is Sifaat. One more time. Sifaat. Now, I need your full attention please. Unlike the English language, adjectives in Arabic don't stand on their own as a separate part of speech. In fact, they are part of the word class al-ismu. And it stands to reason that you might ask, why are we studying adjectives separately? Or let's say, why are we being more specific about adjectives out of the whole category of al-ismu, which includes nouns, pronouns, adjectives, and adverbs, and which was the object of our previous series? Well, let me help you see the big picture. We care about adjectives for several reasons, and perhaps the most prominent ones are: number one, shedding the light upon adjectives will help us not only understand the Arabic language typology, i.e. the structural and functional features of the language, but also, and this is the second point, shedding the light upon adjectives will also help us master the rules of agreement between nouns and adjectives, because it is high time to start piecing our lessons together. Let's not also forget to mention that these two above-mentioned points are going to set the stage for constructing sentences, which is our overarching goal. Right, since you've got the idea that the main purpose behind this series is to start piecing our lessons together with the aim of forming sentences in the near future, let's now continue our lesson and explore adjectives in more details. Definition-wise, the easiest way to define an adjective is that an adjective is a word naming an attribute of a noun. However, if we want to be more specific, we would say that adjectives are words that modify nouns. They are often called describing words because they give us further details about a noun, such as what it looks like, how many there are, or which one it is. And please keep in mind that adjectives do not modify other adjectives as well as the two other parts of speech, which are الفعل والحرف. They only modify nouns. So again, an adjective is a word that modifies a noun or its referent, and its semantic role is to change the information given by the noun by providing more details about it. For example, امرأة جميلة is a beautiful woman. مبنى طويل is a tall building. And دب صغير is a small bear. So, جميلة, طويل, and صغير are all adjectives. Now, the question is how to identify adjectives easily. Well, do you remember when we learned how to identify nouns? Guess what? The same rules apply here because after all, adjectives are part of the word class al-ismu in the Arabic language, so it makes sense, isn't it? I will link the detailed lesson about identifying nouns on the right side of your screen, but this doesn't mean that we are not going to briefly touch on it. I will disclose the reason behind this outline shortly afterwards. So let's kind of rewind. Adjectives are part of the word class al-ismu, and al-ismu is nothing but a noun. We also said that nouns are easily recognizable thanks to their 7 unique qualities. As a result of which, adjectives will also be easily recognizable thanks to the same signs with only one difference. If you have a keen eye, you'd probably notice it that we only have 6 signs written on the slide. But let's not hasten and take a look at what is written first. So nouns and accordingly adjectives are the only words which can be defined with the definite article al, and which can end with a kasra, i.e. the last letter of the word is in conjunction with a kasra. Number 3, they are the only words which can be called upon, or can end with tanween, or can end with ta marbuta. They are also the only words which can be rendered plural, i.e. turned into the plural form. As to the last quality of nouns, which is called attribution or isnad, it doesn't apply to adjectives, so it has been omitted. Accordingly, the total number of adjective signs came down to 6. So that was a rundown of the signs that make adjectives easily recognizable, and please don't forget to check the detailed lesson. Right, so far there is nothing new, but time has come to disclose one last additional piece of information that will make a night and day difference when it comes to telling nouns and adjectives apart, and that is, unlike the English language in which an adjective comes usually directly before the noun or pronoun it modifies, adjectives in Arabic come right after the nouns they describe. Please take a look at this example. Beautiful woman, imra'atun jamilatun. As you can see, we have reversed the order when we translated English to Arabic. On a side note, and actually it is a very important one, when I said that adjectives usually come before the noun in English and right after it in Arabic, I was referring to attribute adjectives. Since we are teaching a beginner level, we are going to focus on these first. So again, we are talking about attribute adjectives, not the predicative adjectives, nor the postpositive ones. With that in mind, let's take a look at another example before ending this lesson. So this is our example. نافذة صغيرة. نافذة صغيرة, which means small window. As you can see, both of these words end with ta marbuta, so they are definitely nouns. And the question is, how to tell the noun from the adjective? Well, it is very simple. Follow the order. In Arabic, an adjective comes right after the noun it modifies. So صغيرة is our adjective, and obviously نافذة is the noun. So the adjective صغيرة is giving us information about the size of what? Of نافذة, which means window. So again, the complete expression means small window, and صغيرة is our adjective. That concludes today's lesson. Thank you for staying with us until the very end. I'm sure your hard work will pay off. And I guess you all know what I'm going to say. That's right. مع السلامة.